Anyway, on Monday, just this last Monday, packed up my first sales on Whatnot live auctions. I sold 5 items to one person and I boxed them up already and I didn't show you because I'm stupid. What else do I got? Anything?
We are Audrey, Stephen, and Bella, our charismatic Doberman. It's now been 9 months living full-time in Artemis, our vintage RV. After replacing our refrigerator, we finally finished our big roof project. With record high temps across the country, we decided to remove our basement air conditioning unit that never even worked, and it just required too much power for our boondocking needs. Join us this month as we show the ultimate DIY basement AC solution. We continue to get Artemis ready for the road before the cold weather comes back in just a few months. We hope you enjoy watching. Give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to follow our journey.
Look at this tiny little box. I got a tablet stand. Now it says it can hold large iPads, but I have an iPad mini, so I feel like this size would be more realistic for that. Let's check it out. Okay, wait. I was looking for heavier, actually. Yeah, this is good. This is gonna be good. It has the openings so it can be charging while you're using it. And I will be using it and needing a charge because I'll be live for a long time. Probably. Printer, if you could go ahead and print, that'd be great. You can see me in the reflection. This has been saying now printing for like 5 minutes. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Hello? I wished I had recorded and showed you the items I sold yesterday as I was boxing them up. The shipping is different than Etsy or eBay. I just wasn't familiar with it and I just wanted to get it right, so I did not break out the camera, and I should have. But we'll see what I sell today and then I'll show you after. Anyway, on Monday, just this last Monday, I was scrolling on Instagram. I saw an ad for Whatnot, and it was some woman who's saying, look at this jewelry I bought with live auctions. And I was thinking, I want to do that. I immediately applied. I applied on Monday, emailed them on Tuesday. It's probably less than 24 hours later that I emailed, and I was accepted on Thursday. And then I did an onboarding on Friday, and you take a quiz right after this onboarding session. Passed the quiz, and my first live was yesterday. I was live for 2 hours and it was so much fun. I didn't expect to sell anything. I thought it was just going to be a showing, like a little showcase of some items. And I sold 7 things, gained a bunch of followers, and so now it's my new favorite thing. I am going live in about 30 minutes, and I'm going to do it all over again. I have this little lot of stuff right here that is a lot of brass and pottery and like little boho decor items. So I'm going to try to sell those things today. I'm so excited about it. I was really proactive. I really was like, this platform, this app is for me. I really want to do this. So I emailed a video of some of my inventory and just saying, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, 3rd generation seller, vintage antique dealer, seller. Yeah, Thursday, I got an email. They replied the next day. I emailed Tuesday. They replied the next day and said, your application is in review. Thanks for reaching out. I was like, okay, that's a really positive email. They responded so fairly quickly. So the onboarding went really well. It was just like a Google meeting thing. There was about 45 or more other people in there. The quiz was really easy. They ask, unlike eBay, not just anyone can sell here, which is such a plus. So all their sellers are legit. So I'm one of those legit sellers now. So excited. So today I packaged up, one person bought 5 different items, a couple little carved wood trinket boxes, a little cloisonne bud vase, and an antique hook. And I also sold a vintage golden nugget ashtray and an antique hook, like a double antique hook. It's really ornate. I'll show it to you. I think I took video of it earlier. But I'm gonna get ready for my next live. Wish me luck that I can sell this stuff today. I'll put my Whatnot link in the description, and you can download the app. You can go and be a bidder. You can go just watch people. It gets really addicting just to watch people's auctions. Well, for me it is anyway. It reminds me of Periscope, but with selling just stuff. Packed up my first sales on Whatnot live auctions. I sold 5 items to one person, and I boxed them up already and didn't show you because I'm stupid. This is the next thing I'm packing up. It's an antique double hook. It's so ornate and beautiful. It's worth a lot more than I got for it, but I'm just starting out, so you know, I had to offer some really cool items at some really reasonable prices just to get started. I know it's going to get better because I didn't even expect to sell anything at all for my first show. So I'm about to box this up. It's beautiful. I love it so much.
Hey, want to help us out? Subscribe to our channel. It's totally free and it would really bring us joy. Then click the bell notification so you know when we have a new video up. Thanks.
Sweet little bird. I had a bigger one that wasn't identical, but it was just as cool. And then they got separated. Now they're going to separate homes. But yeah. Okay, I finished packing all my orders. Don't look at addresses, please. What's great is I sold a lot of pieces, but people bundle. So the same people bought several things, which works out perfectly. Here's all the jewelry I sold yesterday for smoking deals. Really crazy good prices, but that's okay. It's been sitting around for too long. I had a repeat customer purchase a couple things from me. This cool jaguar brooch, this cool insect, and then this was a giveaway that I did. It's a matching necklace and bracelet, and she won it, so yay. It's cool that a returning customer won the giveaway. I ran 2 giveaways yesterday. I did a 3-hour stream and it was so much fun. I made a lot more, I would say, than I made the last auction. And I think it's just gonna keep snowballing. I mean, I hope. I almost forgot to ship a book I sold on Etsy. I've been so busy with Whatnot and the loads of things I had to pack that I forgot about Etsy. I actually had a sale on Etsy. Actually, it was a really cool book. It's perfect for Halloween. I suppose that's why it's sold, because Halloween is coming up. It's called Hauntings, Tales in the Supernatural. Let me show you. I'm about to wrap this pretty thing. It has such cool art on it. Here's, backing up, here's my setup right now. I just lowered it. It used to have a taller table, on this trunk, or I used to have a taller table in this trunk. And then I was standing for my last jewelry auction. I'm gonna try sitting this time. So I have this, my iPad mini propped up on a book and a box and a suitcase. I don't know, I need to figure out a better setup for auctions like this where I'm not on cam, because jewelry is better when your camera's facing it and you can just be on this side holding the piece. Like, does that make sense? It's so strange. Anyway, I actually polished my nails for this jewelry auction. Anyway, I'm about to go live in 30-ish minutes, 30 or less. Yeah, I gotta work on my setup for sure, because I'm gonna do another vintage jewelry auction after this one, but I think my next auction should probably be vintage handbags. Exciting stuff. I feel like Friday evenings are slow on Whatnot. I didn't do as great on my sterling silver jewelry sale auction as I thought I would. I think it was just a slow night. I think later night auction might work better. This was my 4th auction on Whatnot, and it was okay. I have repeat buyers. I had repeat buyers by the 2nd auction, which was a really good thing. I think this is the type of platform where you really have to go live consistently and stick to a schedule. And I think a lot of it too is supporting other streamers and going in there and being social, commenting and following other people, and then they follow you, and then just build a following, build fans, and then buyers. Today I did a sterling silver sale and sold some stuff. Not as much as I would have liked, but I did get rid of some stuff today. 4 auctions in, I'm pretty happy. I think I could do better with my amount of followers and bidders, but I think it just takes time to build that. And I really don't have anything bad to say about Whatnot. You do end up taking less, I think, on items that I sold some pieces that are worth a lot more than what I got for them. But I think that's all part of it. These things have been sitting around for a while, so taking less is way better than giving them away at Goodwill or putting a price tag on them and putting them in my case at the antique shop. Things just sit there too. Before I started my auction today, I actually stopped by my case at the antique shop and grabbed a few pieces of silver because my theme today was sterling silver. So I grabbed some charms, some earrings. Did I have earrings there? I had a bracelet I grabbed. I had a couple rings. That's what I had, and I sold those rings today, and so that was really good. I also grabbed a Fenton dish. This dish that had been sitting at the bottom of my shelf for a while now, just being ignored. And I sold that today too. Even though it wasn't a sterling silver jewelry item, I still sold that. A repeat customer bought it, which is great because she already had a good bundle going. Bundling is a big thing here, especially for jewelry. It's $4 for the first item and every additional item is 50 cents. So bundling works great here. Shipping is basically out of my hands. I don't have to set the shipping price. I don't have to give a percentage of my shipping price. I do still have to pay for the packaging, the shipping supplies. So you kind of need to factor that in. But it's really nice. Bundling on Etsy is a nightmare. I hate doing it. I hate combining shipping. I hate when you get that message that says, will you combine shipping? Sometimes it works out okay. But on Whatnot, it works out awesome. They do all the work for you. It's when you pull up your account to see what items you have to ship, it's just all right there. This buyer bought this many things. They paid this, but I don't have to worry about what they paid. And I just print the label. It's easy. You can adjust the weight of it once it is packaged up. It ends up being a little bit off in ounces, but that's okay. You can adjust. And you just print out the label. What else do I got? Anything? My printer decided to quit printing yesterday when I needed to get several labels printed and things shipped, and here I am now upgrading, I guess, to a label printer. I've never had one before, but this one is less than half the price of the big name label printer and had really great reviews on Amazon. So I'm trying it out, and now I have to scramble to get it set up, labels printed, before I have to work today at the antique shop. So here I go. I've never used one before, so it's gonna take a minute for me to figure this all out. So they gave me 50 of labels like this that are folded up, but it can also hold rolls of labels. I think after my 50 are used up, or even before, I'm going to switch to the roll. I read in reviews that people prefer that. Who knows what I'll prefer, because I've never done this before, but here are my labels, the folded type. Let's get this out of the box. Now, let me just show you the size of the printer I was using. It's way more printer than I needed, but it was a marketplace find for cheap when my other HP printer crapped out on me, but that one lasted quite a few years, so I can't really blame that one. And this one, I don't know its history really, but it was working for a while. What's annoying is I have half a cartridge of ink left in there, of black ink. I never used color, and it was a $40 cartridge. Now, what do I do with that? It's not compatible with the next printer I'm buying. I'm gonna buy another cheap HP printer, and that will use different cartridges. So now I just have $20 worth of ink and nowhere to go. But anyway, look at the size of this. And then look at the size of this. This is the label printer. I mean, right? Huge difference. Hi. Okay, I unboxed all the pieces, some cords. These pieces go with the label tray, which is back here. I have to assemble it. USB. And that will go directly into my computer probably. You can do this Bluetooth wirelessly, but I heard the quality is slightly less than when you plug it directly in. And I have the space to set this up right next to my computer, so I can just go ahead and plug it into my computer, because why not? I did it. I printed my first label, hiding my customer's address and mine, sort of, not very well, but I did it. I figured it out an hour later. That was a little bit annoying to install, but once I had it figured, it was easy. So yes, because Whatnot is a little more personal, I decided to get these labels to add to my packages. I mean, Etsy is kind of like this too. A lot of people put thank you notes and free little gifts and stuff, little extras to say thank you, I appreciate your business, but I never felt like that on Etsy. But here I'm like on camera, it's very personal, so I got those. Cute, right?